Hello everyone, welcome to Dice Gambit. This is an upcoming game that I have the demo for. I can't remember where I found the demo, but I'm sure if you come down here to the publisher's Discord and Twitter, you can find it, or I'll ask them and find a link for a method for you down in the description if you want to give this a go. But this is a combat dice rolling game of some description, and we're just going to jump in and see how it goes. This is a very early demo. There was a splash screen warning me that not everything might be as eventually intended, but I'm just going to give it a go. We'll see what it's all about and see if it's any fun. Is that me? Lorenzo Rosso. I can't breathe. Can't you just handle the bad guys? Then I'll just take notes, probably. Vittoria Montono. Relax, young lordling. I know this is your first mission, but I've dealt with countless young knights like you, and all of them basically survived. Just listen closely to what I tell you and you'll be fine. I should be capitalized. I'm going to send this to the devs so they might watch, so that's where my critiquing comes from, a place of love. During your combat, all your actions are tied to dice. Each turn you roll them, and roll them to determine which actions you can do. Each dice symbol represents a basic action, and it is your job to figure out how to best use the rolled dice. To start, you'll have to roll some dice. Every action you can take will be determined by the dice you roll. Now push the roll dice button in the corner of the screen. Right, I'm just going to turn this music down a little. Right, so roll dice. Look at that. You've rolled a movement. It does pretty much what it says on the tin. Try stepping a bit closer by using right click. You move 3 tiles per movement icon you have. So we're on a square grid, or a hex grid it seems. I did it. Phew. Let's get on with the lesson. Would you look at that? You rolled an attack. See the sword icon in your main UI bar? That's your basic ability. Attack lets you target an enemy that's within 1 tile of you. In this case, you'll target me. Once you've selected the attack ability, left click, you'll just need to target the enemy. Now try attacking me. I don't think let's needs an apostrophe on this. Let's should just be LETS. If that's wrong, then I feel really bad, but I'm pretty sure that's right. Try attacking me, okay? So, basic attack, base, deal 2 to an enemy within 1 tile. Oof. You pack a punch, lordling. I bet you say that to everyone. Looks like you don't really have the dice needed for what I want to teach you next. A perfect opportunity to teach you about rerolls. Click the dice from the keep box to move them over to the reroll box. You can then click the reroll button. You gain a reroll each turn, have a max capacity of 3. Let's hope fate is with you this time. So you come to there and reroll. What's this X I rolled? Take care with that, lordling. That right there is a chroma, a dice you can slot in for anything, but it comes with consequences for the duration of the mission. It might seem tempting to use, but the more you use it, the more it will eat away at your body and soul, and before long, you might end up dead. Use of full stop and then onto a new sentence. What? Stay away from the purple stuff, I get it. Hey, teach, help me, I can't do anything. Lordling, when you're out of stuff to do, you pass the turn. Press the big end turn button at the top of the screen and it'll pass the turn over to any potential enemies. Once they've each taken an action, we can roll our dice once more. End turn. Now we can roll our dice. Attack, attack, shield. You rolled a defend. You'll be able to armor up with this roll. The fiends will have to break through this before you take any damage. Now, let's, capitalize let's, doesn't need to be. Have you try using your defend ability. Left click. Brace yourself for my attack. What? Defend base, gain 2 armor. Eek! Wait, I'm okay. Let's never do that again. I won't make any promises. Anyway, your armor will disappear at the end of each turn, so just remember it won't last forever. I guess we're just attacking for now. And again. And we can end our turn. Roll our dice. Clink. Ahem. Hmm? Ah, you did bring some toys, didn't you, Lordling? Well, this is the perfect opportunity to learn about contextual actions and passives. Hey, those aren't toys. These, capitalized, are dangerous throwing daggers of the highest quality. That's at least what my dad told me. You get a throwing dagger each turn, right? That's one of your unique passives. You can see more info about it and any other passives under your health bar in the left corner. Your Hidden Daggers passive gives you a throwing dagger. Any number of things can cause contextual actions to appear, so be vigilant. Sometimes the contextual actions will have an icon cost, but luckily for you, your knife there doesn't. So why don't you try throwing it at me? Ha! You want me to throw it at you? Don't come crying to me later if I poke your eye out. So they've moved away, and we have Hidden Daggers, permanent unique. At the start of the round, gain 1 temporal dagger. Temporal dagger, use is 1, max targets 1s, throw a dagger that deals 1 damage. Oh, it's here. Temporal dagger. Ah, look at that. You dented my armor. I'll show you just how many dents they can make. I told you, these are top quality. That's great. I'm sure Daddy will be very proud. Anyway, I see you have rolled crit. These symbolizes your unique power. These symbolize, or this symbolizes, not these symbolizes your unique power. Eh? This big button placed squarely in the middle of my UI bar with a big crit star on it is a unique ability. I always thought it was just linked to my dad's bank account somehow. Lordling, believe in yourself. Use your crit ability. Let me have a taste of some more of those top quality knives. Draw 2 temporal daggers. So that puts them here. We throw, and we throw again. Ugh, there you go, Lordling. Look at all these dents you're making. Here. I won't be paying for that, right? Then we've got a basic attack. But we need to move first. Nope, I want that die, because I can attack from here. And then we have to end our turn, of course. Roll dice. Learn crit. Roll sword and crit. So keep the sword. Reroll the non-crits. Alright, you've almost got up on everything. Last thing is your abilities. They, capital, are your most powerful tools, but demands a combination of icons to use. They are your most powerful tools, but demands a combination. I think, but demand without the S would be fine. Oh, this ability, Piercing Dash. It lets me dash through enemies and attack them. Neat. Abilities are another type of skills that are unique to everyone. If you're ever in doubt what an ability does, just hover over it to see the tooltip. Now, why don't you try it out on me? They move away. Piercing Dash requires a blade and a crit, damage 3, dash up to 4 tiles, deal 3 damage and to any enemy you pass through. Are you okay? That was crazy. Ha, don't worry, Lordling. You'll have to do better than that to hurt me. It's a tiny baby chicken. Knightling, enemy approaching. Now show me what you're made of. What? You're not going to help me? Also, I'm a knightling now? This is too much. If you can't take on a single fang, you'll never last an entire mission. Also, you can always hover over the small red dot beside an enemy's health bar to see more info about them. Now, go kill that thing. Player turn. Right, we can move around the screen with the mouse. I would appreciate being able to do that with either the arrow keys or WASD as well, but we'll take it for now. This creature, Mini Fang, movement distance 6, attack range 1, attack damage 2. Fangs are fast and fragile creatures that run towards the nearest enemy and bite them when close. Alright, let's roll our dice. We have a temporal dagger that is not going to reach them. So let's keep one attack and reroll the other two looking for some movement. Alright, we'll keep the defend. And we get a crit. So we'll put 2 defense up. Draw 2 temporal daggers. We can't attack, so we'll end our turn. They hit our shield. I see we lose our 2 extra temporal daggers. They don't stay around. Movement, movement, and a crit. Well, this thing has 2 HP, so we should probably just reroll everything. Helps if I put them over there, doesn't it? Then we can do a basic attack. That dealt with. There's 2 more. Uh-oh, seems like more of them are coming. I'll join you, Lordling. That way we can take them down together. When we are several people on a mission, you will be able to see all characters at your disposal at the left side of the screen. To change control, simply press the portrait or press tab. I guess I also have to let you in on a secret. While you've been using dice from only the shared pool of dice, each of us has our own set of dice that cannot be re-rolled. You'll find those beside our keep box. These are your personal dice. So, to be effective, I have to consider both of us. Okay, let's do this. Right, so we are Lorenzo. Roll our dice. We're not going to be able to move far enough with just one movement. And here we don't have any movement either, but they can't be re-rolled. Explosive shield targets allies. Range, my range. Grant an ally explosive shield. Explosive shield, gain 4 armor. Explode for 2 damage at the end of round to any adjacent enemies. Right, well, let's put that on our guy. Then they can reroll these looking for some movement. That's a start. Then I'd like some more movement, please. That's not it. But the temporal daggers are in range of that foe. So that's a good start. Here we just have a crit die left. Gain 1 armor on round start. At round start, perform an attack of opportunity on a random adjacent enemy. Alright, that'll be the turn. We're back. This should be very simple. Roll the dice. Then we can immediately jump into a basic attack. Take that, you chromatic filth. There you go. Good job, Nightling. Remember that everyone is unique in their abilities, have different crit abilities and passive powers. You can check mine by hovering over when I'm selected. Yes, let's move on. I'm all fired up now, and there's a big doer over there. Door. That's the word, door. Brain. There's a big door over there. Capital L for let's break it down. Well, look at you go. As long as we stand next to it, we should get a contextual action to break it open. Alright, well, we're going to need some movement dice for that. We're out of rerolls. Oh, we used Chroma. Yes, of course. I also didn't check the other party members' dice. Alright, we can now move to here. Breaking down doors. Some objects and debuffs will give contextual actions which you must use to interact with them. Break down door. Understood. Simple enough. Oh, we got a big bat. Kill all chromatic in the square. Kill 2 mini-fangs. Kill 1 fang. Kill 1 small fang summoner. Alright, well we can use 1 movement to get out here, or we can spend 1 movement to join. Otherwise they're going to get left very far behind. We can add some shield. This we can re-roll. I think I would prefer, and this might just be because I've been playing other dice games similarly, if the reroll was on the left side, and that's where the dice stayed, and I had to opt into specifically choosing what I wanted to keep. That way, if I want to reroll something, I can just keep clicking the button rather than having to move the dice every time I want to reroll them. I think trying to take out that summoner is going to be our priority. But we are lacking movement in a big way. What we can do immediately, though, is use our dagger there. We'll get another one of those soon. We can't use our dash. How did we make extra ones earlier? Oh, this one. Draw 2 extra daggers. So that's not going to give us any more problems. Bring these over, reroll them. There's a movement for each of us. We'll start the further away. In fact, we'll spend both to catch up. We can defend. End turn. Yeah, we need to get over to that spawner pronto. Did we get what we need for a dash? No, we need 1 attack die. Two more non-attack die. How do you attack us? Movement 6, range 1, attack 3. Fangs are fast and fragile. 3 damage is not ideal. We do not have another reroll. So let's grant explosive shield to our friend. Then they can use the movement to move up to here. Then we can put up some extra defense. And draw 2 temporal daggers. And start throwing all them. I guess we're not going to need the explosive defense. And the temporal daggers don't stay across turns, so there's no harm in burning them there and then. Oh, maybe the bubble does stay till the end of the whole round. Incredible. I like that. Right, roll dice. We've got some movement, that's good. And some more movement. Everyone's got movement. Get me to here. Then give me my daggers. We can start destroying this thing. Two more attack. We have one more reroll, so we'll roll the communal pool. No, we won't, because we have enough to generate two more daggers. We can just throw them over here. So we just have to kill this mini fang and we're done. Throw up some defense. And here we can move in. Also throw up some defense and our turn. One mini fang should not prove a problem for us. Roll our dice. And here we have no attacks, so we'll just roll. Oh, we don't even need to roll everything, we can do that. And kill with our super special magic daggers. Victorious. Mission complete. We grow to level 2. Choose a level 1 skill. Executioner, Bold Charge, and Berserk. Permanent unique. Whenever this character lands a killing blow, roll 1 personal die. Defense and movement. Charge only next to an enemy. Gain 2 armor and empower next attack for +3 damage. Or Berserk. Permanent, roll 3 dice when below 50% HP. Give me Executioner, because I think we can use that with our special daggers pretty well. And here we get a choice as well. Choice of 4 this time. Hidden Ace. Permanent unique. Start combat with an ace. Ace. Uses once. Roll 3 personal dice. Armor Clap with attack and crit. Targets enemy in a large cone, deal 1 damage and gain 2 armor for each enemy hit. Retaliate, permanent unique. After taking damage, if any armor still remain, perform an attack of opportunity. Opportunist, permanent unique. After dealing less than 3 damage, apply exposed for 2 to damaged enemy. Exposed stacks, duration end of round. Exposed target takes extra damage equal to their exposed score next time they are hurt until the end of the round. Let's take Opportunist, because we could combo that with our friend's daggers. So, family science. The tech family might control everything in your daily life, but from your bank account to your doorbell, but they don't like to make a big deal out of it. Or Canal's chromatic spill. Long-ranged mages and bats have invaded the canal tour. Wipe them out before the tourists notice. Right, different regions controlled by different houses. Different quests for different things. But I think that's where I'm going to put this down for now. I certainly think there's a lot of promise here. The core gameplay loop is a little slow. Maybe some of the UI things like the dice could be a little larger, just so it's less fiddly to try and pick out each individual dice. If the dice were all in the reroll side immediately, and then if I wanted something to specifically not be rerolled, I could opt that out. That way I can cycle through rerolls more quickly. But generally, this looks like it could be something very good. And so if you guys want to check this out, I'll try and put some kind of link or instructions down in the comments. But for now, that's going to be everything from me. Thank you ever so much for watching. If you're enjoying this, please do consider subscribing or hitting that like button. If you have any questions or comments, you can put them down below. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.